A brand strategist is a professional who defines a company's identity, positioning, and brings voice to their target audience, really unpacking their perceptions and ultimately driving long term business growth for a brand. A strategist blends market research with psychology to build a comprehensive brand strategy. This is ensuring consistent messaging, visual identity, and ultimately ensuring that a brand's values are communicated to their specific target audience. A great strategist is both analytical and creative. They are a creative thinker. They are constantly like imagining things that don't exist yet in the world, big ideas, but they are also passionate about data. They are strategic by nature, thinking about the specific details to get to an outcome, and a planner. The original title for a brand strategist, and still some people go by this term, a strategic planner. You are someone who's thinking about how do we execute a plan? What are the nuances? What is the precise approach to get to a desired outcome? So let's talk a little bit more about the skill set. I think it's one thing to know the definition of a brand strategist. It's one thing to know at a high level, you need to be creative and analytical. It's another thing to actually understand the nuances of what makes a strategist great. I will say at the core behavior, ideology, belief system that you have to be guided by to be a great strategist is being innately curious. You must have a desire to learn, a desire to investigate, a desire to unpack, and really break down things that other people might find boring or other people might look at the surface. You must go deeper. And I think it's a perfect career for lifetime learners, for people who are passionate about understanding how people live their lives and willing to get out there, talk to people, sit in a coffee shop and people watch and observe and take notes and unpack the way people live their lives. So innate curiosity is one of the central skills to being a great strategist. In addition to innate curiosity, you have to have an inclination to investigation, leaning into research, basing your hypotheses and data, unpacking data, visualizing data. That is core to the skill set. And we can go much deeper on the methods and some of the tangible tools and resources to do that. But at a baseline level, how are you investigating data on a regular basis and looking for the truth within that data, the reason why people are behaving a certain way? That's core to a strategist. From there, I champion all strategists to be writers. We have to have a relationship with words that we're able to make words jump off the page. We're able to inspire people by our briefs and by our presentation. And we need to have a bit of a love relationship with writing, creative writing, and telling a story. The best strategists are beautiful, thoughtful storytellers and have a narrative that flows through their work. I mean, that's a constant skill that you're honing. It's a constant skill that you're developing and shepherding. But the art of creative writing is essential to a dope strategist. And the last piece of the puzzle, I mean, this might seem like it comes in opposition of what I just called out around creative writing, but you have to master the skill of brevity. How do you get to the brass tacks of what may amount to weeks and months of research and analysis and unpacking a subject and getting to the heart of it and being able to deliver it in a concise way that is clear and simple but powerful? That is the skill that is always being developed as a strategist. How do I take all of the emotion and the data and the learning and the human insight and just the work that I've been doing and pour that into a document in a way that is so precise, so to the point, and leaves no room for misunderstanding? I see those as a core skill set of a great strategist. In future episodes, we may go deeper on what it takes to be a really great strategist, but I love giving you just those kind of core skills at the outset. I appreciate you checking out Make the Way, and I'm looking forward to tapping in with you on the next episode. Peace, y'all.